Hey guys, so I see all the time people doing 20 minutes worth of stretching, whether that's before a run or whether that's before a gym workout. There's studies out there that prove that actual stretching can be more detrimental to you and you actually physically really don't need to do it. Especially if you've got hypermobility or any sort of hypermobility, whether that's hypermobile fibromyalgia, whether that's HEDS, that's what I have, which is hypermobile ehler danlos, whether it's ehler danlos, or whether it's hypermobility in general. So hypermobility is a connective tissue ligament disorder where you're already loose in those joints, hence why you're hypermobile. So actual doing stretching, as in static stretching, can be more detrimental to you. You can have more and suffer from more subluxations, partial dislocations, or full dislocations. Can vouch for it. I've suffered 3 dislocations in my shoulder, 2 in my thumb, and I've suffered a knee by being too warm. So how would we warm up? Well, if you're running, I would do some snaps down, high knees, bear crawls, inchworms, active work like that. Don't need to do 15-20 minutes, 5 minutes is more than enough. If you're in the gym, I would grab a bar. Now, if you're doing an upper, I would warm up how you're going to warm up. If you're doing barbell presses, warm up with just the bar. If you're doing a lower body and you're doing squats or RDLs, again, grab the bar, do RDLs. You'll be more warmer doing the move that you're going to do later on. If you're doing Olympic lifting, or even if you just want to do a flow, then you can grab an empty bar like this. So what I'm going to do is grab an empty bar and I'm going to focus on the move that I'm going to do. So I do Olympic lifting, it's a bit of everything. I'm going to do 4 RDLs, again moving nice and slow, focusing on proper mechanics. And from here, I'm going to keep a soft knee. I'm going to do 4 upright rows. From there, I'm going to do 4 presses on the front rack, focusing on good movement. From there, I'm going to drop it down. I'm going to do partial squats. Each one focusing on getting a little bit lower until eventually you can get to your full depth. From there, drop the bar to the back now. Only do this if you have the mobility in the shoulder. I'm going to do 4 behind the neck presses. Right? Again, only do it if you've got mobility in the shoulder. If you don't, go back to the front rack. And then from there, you're pretty much done with the flow. I've only done 4 reps. I would do anything from 6 to 8. Flow through it. 3 or 4 sets of that will warm you up more for when you go to your actual barbell exercise. Or your upper, lower session, whatever you're doing. Your body will thank you more for that. You don't need to do 15-20 minute static stretching. That's my tip for you today of how I would warm up, especially if you're hypermobile. If you're not hypermobile, do your static stretching, do it all you want. It'd be good for you, or it's not going to hurt you more. If you're hypermobile, do this flow, your body will thank you for it in the long run. Have a good evening, guys. I'll see you in the next one.